stuff, but
Well, no, that's what I think everybody needs to know. So, hello, we are live. Thank you for being here. I am joined by some of my favorite people to talk about comics. My name is Nate. I will introduce my friends here. Right now, we are in the midst of finding out how many, Hagen is exploring how many 9/8 ferrets there are out there on the census. And this is important information we need to know. Sorry, K. Munin. So I am joined by Hagen of Lettuce Comics.
Breaking news,
How many are
there is not a single 9/8 ferret number one
You could
of
be
the original one. There are 3 9/6s, but there's not a single 9/8.
So it's actually a pretty rare book.
I might have to look up the badger.
Next to Hagen is my friend Eric from Real Life, which is different from below me, my other friend Eric from SideQuest Comics. So we got 2 Erics tonight, but you won't get that confused. We're also joined by Rich from Big Nasty Comics and everybody's favorite, it's Big B McFly, the comic guy.
Big B.
So thank you guys for being here. Just showing up on a Tuesday night. We're going to talk about comics. Going to jump into the chat real quick and already apologize, but good evening, K. Munin. So glad you're here. Steve Skull, Steve D. Lettuce is in there.
Lettuce.
We got Bell.
Hey
Bell.
man.
Thanks for being here, buddy. Jason from Renegade Rants.
Renegade.
And there's Christopher Parker.
Christopher.
Coach, he hung out with us last Sunday, early in the morning.
Coach.
Super cool dude. Check him out if you haven't already.
Yeah. There's Eric from SideQuest. He's in here. There's Matt from Clemson. I wonder where he's from. Christina Payne. Thank you for being here, Christina. There he is, telling us what he really thinks. Jonathan Ramirez.
Jonathan Ramirez, the winner of one of our giveaways. I hope you like the books, bud. I know you sent me a picture of them.
Awesome. I don't know if anybody saw, because I don't know how they really work, but I posted on my community post or whatever it is on YouTube. I did get a message from the guy who won the mystery meat, Bigby. Yeah, that you named, which I thought was hilarious. So in the giveaway, we had like this random pack, and Mr. Akins didn't know what was in it, and then Bigby dubbed it the mystery meat. So this guy opened it. It's 90s gold. I'll put a link to that. I'll put a link to that in this description.
It was always going to be that.
It was. It really is great. That's everybody from the chat. Thank you so much for being here. It's like really cool that people want to come talk about comics with us. So, gentlemen, thank you for being here. I just thought we could go around if anybody's got something they want to talk about or show. I've got a few, but I am happy to yield the floor.
I want to start off by just saying I'm not trying to exclude the other Eric or Bigby, but you 3 guys, it's to me, it's a big honor to be on here with you guys. You're 3 of my favorite. I watch all the time. I just wanted to show my appreciation to you guys, man. Just say that. And so you guys, thanks for the advice and give me some confidence to even do my channel and stuff and get it going. So I really appreciate all that, man.
Yeah. Hagen saying it all right there, man.
Yeah.
So you're already linked in the description, but if you're not already subscribed to our friend Rich, please do. And Rich, sounds like you volunteered to show some of what you brought.
Well, shoot. I want to start off with some Kelly Jones, since you was kind of interested. So we'll see here. If you've ever seen Lobo and the Roadrunner. You see that?
No.
Kelly Jones, I'm telling you, man, he's cool. He's done some really cool stuff. And then, my guy, the Badger, he actually did a Badger cover. And it's number 68. So it's like just a random cover he did.
And then one of my favorites, cover. He didn't do the interior art.
No, just the cover. And then one of my favorite covers he's done is the SpongeBob.
Whoa!
Wow!
Oh, that's
awesome.
That's not cool.
That is gonna replace my sleep paralysis demon for sure.
I love that for kids too.
That is nice, man.
It's for the whole fun for the whole family.
And then the Hammer. That's a little 4-part miniseries. He actually, I think he wrote and did the interiors and everything else also. So that's a really cool, outlandish story. If you ever had a chance to read it. And then he actually did some Aliens. He did a little miniseries of Aliens.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is he one of your favorites?
Yeah, Kelly Jones, like Simon Beasley. Of course, to me, the king was John Buscema, however you want to say his name. John Buscema.
Yeah.
Buscema. And Sam Keith. That's another big one, man. It's
Sam Keith.
Sam Keith. Sam Keith and Kelly Jones are, have been friends since like art school and stuff. So their art's real similar. But that's the last one there real quick.
Who is it?
Sweet.
Bigby? Is it you that got a beer from Simon Bisley?
Someone gave a no. While I was talking to Bisley, someone gave him a beer, and then after they left, he's like, "Anybody want this?" He's like, "I don't drink anymore," and he's like, somebody else is like, "I'll take it," and he autographed the beer for them and handed it to them.
Oh man, that is sweet. God Almighty, man! Last year he was this Gym City Con was going on, and he was supposed to be there, and he canceled. And I was glad it was the Cincinnati one. I'm sorry, it was the bigger one, the Cincinnati one, and he canceled. So I was glad I didn't. I was going to buy a ticket and go just for him, but he ended up canceling last minute.
Guy though, nice guy.
And there's the dead man.
That's sweet.
That is just creepy. I believe I have that one.
And then, like I said, he did a bunch of Batmans, but I tried to pick out just a couple of my favorite ones he did.
So good.
Glare off of it and stuff. And then this Two-Face, man. Look at that Two-Face.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Sweet.
I hadn't seen either of those Batmans. Those are great.
I wish that one glue in the dark or something. Maybe even better.
I think his Batman is an acquired taste, which I have acquired. I think it's really, really good. But his Batman villains are stellar. Like he really gets like the aura of them right.
Mm-hmm. And then the last one here, it's got a little Swamp Thing.
Oh, there we go.
Cool.
Killer Croc, Swamp Thing. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how he always did the ears. Oh, I'm sorry.
That reminds me of like Mignola. That right there really looks.
Style. Yeah.
I was gonna say Sam Keith. He also drew real long, kind of almost droopy ears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then a few books I picked up over the last few weeks or whatever. I got some of the highlight ones here, man. This one here I picked up. It's been a while, but this one just cracked me up, man. This post-nuke Dick.
Post-nuke Dick. There we go.
Where's my damn pen?
Post-nuke Dick.
Where's my pen?
What's his name? Lance what?
What's the name up there?
It's Lance Barnes. It's
Lance
the guy is
Lance Barnes.
Fits.
Post-nuke Dick.
It's a story about this dude. He accidentally starts a nuclear war, and then they're living in the aftermath of it. So it's awesome, dude. It's great.
So is Dick referring to like him being a private eye, or is it a penis?
Yeah. No. It's in reference to him being a private detective.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna scratch that off my list.
No
then.
mutant penis.
No. And then,
possibly normal ones.
Yeah.
Nuclear Viagra.
If the fallout lasts for more than 400 years, call your doctor.
Call your doctor. But then I got this Man Frog.
Man.
Okay, I'm writing that down.
Is that bulk?
Goodness, man, that is some freaking oddness goodness right there, buddy. I love it. Absolutely love it.
That's such a Stan Lee superhero. He's a man made of frogs.
Frog.
I was given Hagen like embarrassing books to look for at the next convention he goes to.
And you bet your ass I'm looking at him.
And I can't leave your boy hanging there, Hagen. Leave him hanging there, Hagen. This is Man of War, but it's got look at your boy right there. Look at that mullet, man. That is sweet.
It's glorious.
Glorious mullet, that deal. But then I came across, what's the Usaga Bembe?
Usagi Yojimbo.
Jimbo, yeah. This actually predates that. And it's the same artist. It's, what's his name?
Sakai.
Sakai, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It actually predates that. So I was like, and this was in the dollar bin, dude. I was like, how is that in the dollar bin?
Huh.
So
Nielsen Ground Thumper. Huh.
Yeah. The Adventures of Nielsen Ground Thumper and Hermie. It's like his name is Hermie.
Your dollar bins are amazing.
Yeah, they are. Like I said in my videos, man, I've actually got another one in the series coming up here soon, a different store, and it's called Mavericks, and just north of Cincinnati. And man, it is a digger's paradise, man. I can spend hours in there, just hours and hours.
That's awesome.
And I don't know if you guys ever seen this one. This is another '90s goodness. Look at that Rebel. Look at that mullet. That's like competition
I like the
for the
tattoo
fair.
on his chest.
Yeah.
Why the chest and ab cutout is unforgivable.
He's got this happy trail thing going down.
Yeah.
That should be the name of the book, Happy Trail.
Yeah.
That's somehow like a more risque version of the Power Girl boob window.
Or there was a time where Sue Storm had a 4 cutout on her for her boob window, and other than that, she was wearing like a thong. It was the most egregious costume ever.
And that's a Jerry Ordway cover. Ordway.
Is that another mulleted hero though? Is that like a mega mullet flowing behind him, or is that just energy?
It's a mullet.
No, that's a mullet, man. That's what I was saying. That guy, give him a third some competition, man.
The glasses, though, the blue blocker glasses. That's what does it.
Yeah, he's there to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
It's all out of bubble gum.
And then the Dinosaurs for Hire. I'm sure you guys have seen those, right? I mean,
okay, I'm aware of this, but that I've got a book I'm going to show later that has I am so sold, and oh my god, Elvis is on the cover, but I am so sold on the idea of dinosaurs wearing clothes. I don't know what the premise is, but to see them like wearing clothes and shooting guns is ridiculous.
Then you would like it because they're like hired muscle or something, man. It's just a crazy story, man. So
how does that Triceratops get a T-shirt on over his head?
He would have to wear cardigans.
He pulls it up like a mini skirt.
The halter top. It's a halter top. That's why you start from the bottom. Work your way up.
I mean, we can create the lore if it needs to happen.
And then sticking with the Ferret and the Protectors, they did spinoffs, from the Protectors, like Man of War and stuff like that. This is another one. It's called Arrow.
I've seen that one, yeah.
And this story, man, this story is so crazy. He shoots a kid with an arrow by accident and then stays out of jail. Shoots another guy by accident, an innocent bystander, stays out of jail. I'm like, it starts out with him pouting about not being able to be a hero anymore. It's like you kill 2 people. It's like,
stop shooting kids, dude.
Yeah.
Better.
I mean, I'm like, wow. I mean, even for me, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But,
in the Malibu Parthenon of heroes, he's like their greatest one. He's the best they could do.
Ferret down there in the price box, right?
The ferret.
Oh yeah,
the ferret was right there. There's the missing man, the legend.
I just
watch out, Spidey.
Last one we'll show, man, is I just got this off a guy at work. He bought it. It's a 9.0 number 7 Conan. Like, like that. That thing was. I already have a number 7. I was like, I really don't need it, but it was a good price, and I was like, this one's way better shape than my other number 7. So, but yeah, that's it. I've got more, but I don't want to take everybody's time up. So.
I thought he blew his wad there.
Oh,
But thank you.
Dude, those were some great books, man.
Those are awesome.
Yeah.
K Munin, I'm really sorry to say, but
Manfrog.
K Munin, I'm really sorry to say, but I think Ferret's here to stay, dude. Like there have been weeks where I didn't bring him up and he got brought up. I think I'm steering into the skid now.
There he's
Ferret and the badge are right next to each other, buddy.
Oh,
Do I still
that's
have him up
great.
here? Did I put him away?
That is
I think
great.
I put him
And
away.
everybody's got one. All right. Who wants to go next? I loved that. That was fun stuff. I'm a teacher. I can call on someone.
There you go.
I'm gonna call on Eric. Which one though?
Oh, yeah.
man. All right. So I tried to put some stuff aside that kind of pertains to some of you guys. Either they were influenced by you or maybe I'm taking a jab at you or something like that. So actually thinking of taking a jab, I'm going to start with this pile here. I'm going to make somebody mad.
Great.
Saw this in a bin for 50 cents. Couldn't pass it up, but I had to get it because it's an awesome epic battle of 2 iconic characters.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Who's that other guy besides Cap? I mean, yeah, he looks pretty awesome.
And then, of course, I found
Oh,
Is that on Hagen's list?
Already got it.
All right.
There you go.
wow.
Who is the wet guy?
That guy. Wow.
Sorry, we're both clicking.
Okay.
We're both clicking.
But in truth, Hagen, I did get this one probably because of you, and I remember, and I was like, you know what? I don't have a copy of that. I got John Walker's first cover appearance. This very cool cover, the artwork back then. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Zek is a hell of a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I'm glad they changed his costume eventually. This one was there's a little Dolph Lundgren looking with the the flap top and stuff.
Yeah.
That looks like Steel. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Steel from DC.
Speaking of Dolph Lundgren,
70s.
I finally found one. I'm trying to find the photo covers of these because they have he was on number 1. I think number 3's got Van Damme on it. But I mean, look it's got the little hologram. I can't.
Oh, that is definitely going on my list.
Handful of those. I'll have to look and grab
It's only a 3-issue series, but now comics they made some really keepers back in the day.
Definitely
right,
going.
there's that pile. Here's one for some. I'll go through some of these fast. Here's some stuff for Big Nasty, some Nightman.
Oh yeah.
Dollar dives, man, all day.
Did you have a TV show?
Yeah, I was going to say,
show.
did anyone else ever see that TV show? It was ridiculous. It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was Nightman, and then the other one was Mantis.
Well, didn't they have what was the vampire show that kind of followed with it? It was something Night. He was like a cop.
Oh, yeah. He was a vampire that was also
Forever Night or something like that.
Forever Night.
I mean,
I gotta solve crimes and drink blood.
Saw this, had to pick it up just because of Barry.
Barry Windsor Smith, baby.
His artwork.
Yeah.
I don't even have to read it. I just need to look at the pictures.
Yeah.
That's. I was going to show those too, Eric. I just got a 1 through 5 run of that.
Here's
run,
one I think you showed on your latest video. I saw this and I was intrigued by the art.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know even how to say it either.
I was going to say, is it Saint Marie? Saint Marie?
Yeah.
I wanted to pick it up and just check out the art. I'm a cover buyer. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
Adams did a lot of artwork for that company.
Oh yes, it's she cat.
Love
that.
Is she gonna team up with Man Frog?
that 90s art. I mean, let me see if I can find the artwork particularly, because I flipped through it to see what the heck was this, because it's all black and white too. So it's classic, independent artwork.
yeah.
But there's a
cover, man.
One particular panel where she kind of puts on the costume, and it's just, oh, here it is. And it's just like, whoa.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's some, yeah.
Where does the costume end and she begin?
Exactly. She Cat. It was a #1 too, so I was like, yeah, I'll get that for the collection. I did not know Marvel picked up Fish Police, so when I found this, I was like,
wow,
cool.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I mean, I just know of the independent stuff,
Right?
Fish Police.
Right.
But this is like technically volume 3, I think.
Huh.
Wow.
So
I'm gonna sound like Alan. I don't have that, but I seen that.
That's another short-lived TV show. There was like
I think
pilot
that one's
and a
based
couple
on
episodes?
the TV show, so it's a little lighter in its stories.
Okay. Yeah.
And of course, like Big Nasty, I see them. I'm gonna pick them up. Just kind of classic 90s stuff. And I already have these, but what's one more? And then I started getting 2, 3,
Jeez.
4, all for like $1. So
We're gonna submit and get a 9.8. There isn't a 9.8.
Yeah, we gotta get a 9.8.
I still don't have the die cut cover. I just haven't found it in a dollar bin, which is where I would have to get it. Like
All right.
I got mine at the flea market. I picked mine up at the flea market, Hayden.
I had this. Love this artwork. I need a nicer copy, but on
Bart
top of it,
Sears.
I never had this one.
Yeah.
So,
I've got a couple of #1. I think I have 2 #1s of Europe too, because one of them's real beat up. But yeah, Bart Sears is so good.
I am always on the lookout for these now. When I saw this one, it made me laugh because it's basically Jimmy getting into trouble. He opened Pandora's box, and this demon comes out looking like Superman.
It's so good.
Wow. I mean, he's kind of creepy with the pointed ears and the.
I cannot remember if I've gotten this one or not. I know I've bid on it because I've seen it in an auction. I don't know if that one's in the collection or not, but that's a great cover.
And then, of course, if I'm getting Jimmy, I gotta get Lois. I love this cover. Her cutting his hair, and he's like, it's just like Delilah did Samson, did him wrong, cutting his hair.
Yeah.
And then love this cover.
Yes.
Oh, that one's so good.
Man.
That forced perspective of that gun.
Right.
It's just like I feel like he's saying, "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
What number is that?
So this is number 33.
33. Yeah. It's on the list. Yep.
And that's a Grell cover, right? That's Mike Grell.
I just saw that Grell's gonna be at Heroes Con.
Oh wow!
Yes.
So I'm already looking
bringing
at
my.
Okay, what do I want signed?
Yeah.
Warlord
one,
I got a mission.
DC first, whatever it is, first issue special, the Warlord one. I'd get those 2 signed.
This one, I know.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir. So
You're
that
welcome.
one's probably gonna be on the list. But then I know you got First Contact. You have to get Second Contact.
I know.
With Next Generation.
So that one was harder to find. Eric, do you have that one?
No, I don't. No, I haven't come across it in person. Yeah.
Yeah, that one was harder to find, and I did bid on one on eBay, but the guy ghosted me. I had to get a refund.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it went for $1, and I think he didn't want to let it go for $1, and I don't blame him. But sometimes you got to take the L, man.
All right, and then
Yep.
this is number 4 of Chuck Norris. Look at him jumping out of that water.
Yeah,
you don't mess with Chuck.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I remember this.
Those are not easy to find.
No, that's like the first one I found in the wild. And then to round it out, our obsession.
Yes,
I told
number 1.
So this set has been in my store forever, and I finally pulled the trigger and just said, heck with it. I am not messing around. I'm just going to get every thinking one.
So are you getting the new book that's coming out from Nacelle?
I haven't seen it. I'm thinking about picking it up and giving it a whirl, but it probably won't have the same nostalgia feel.
Oh, sure.
So I'll try it, though. I'll try anything. All right. That's it for now. I ran
Those
through
are
them
awesome, man. Great books, man.
Good books,
Yeah,
man. Really good books.
I didn't jump on any of the nacelle stuff, and I really wanted to when it came to like the Silverhawks because I was a big Silverhawks guy.
Yeah, I grabbed number 1, and
what did you think? Because I flipped through it and I didn't like the art.
It kind of gave me the same feeling I got from reading the Thunderhawks, and after like about 6 issues of that, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, it's a shame because like I bought that Power Lords from them on accident, and I read the number 1, and I don't remember the toys, so I'm not invested at all. The art was okay, and the story was kind of like the world seems really ridiculous. There is a guy like who is a giant, but he's half guy, and then his bottom half is a tank, which gave me like a mechanical tank that with treads and everything. And I have so
That's
many
my pickup line. That's my pickup line. The bottom half is a tank, baby. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. But yeah, I couldn't figure it out. I don't know if I liked it enough to pick up a second issue, but I didn't hate it. And so there's Sectars and there's another one they're putting out. Oh, Silverhawks, and both of those just didn't like.
Yeah,
they didn't sell me by flipping through.
After the Thundercats, I was just like, I'll try it, but I'm not going to commit to it. Whereas I think Dynamite's doing better at those old properties. Like Johnny Quest was awesome. Space Ghost has been really good. It just seems like the writing, they're considering the writing first, whereas the other companies just like, hey, it's an IP that's popular. Let's just put whatever out,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they have Hercules coming out too, right?
I think it's coming out. I don't know if it's out just yet.
Right.
Yeah, I got the little ash can of that, so I'm super excited for that one too.
And yeah, there's another disappointed 80s kid.
Yeah.
Y'all should be used to it by now.
Well, I mean, so like they announced this week the He-Man movie. They're like, hey, we cast Fisto, and couldn't be happier. Like I literally have 4 Fisto figures, one of my favorite ridiculous characters. But then I'm reminded that Jared Leto is playing Skeletor, and I had zero hope. Like it's like, yeah, sure, Fisto, but Jared Leto, like it's I can't watch that guy.
Do you think he'll use the same teeth he used as a Joker when he was a Joker? That same teeth
and I don't. Yeah, he wasn't always terrible, but he certainly gets into things and is terrible in some terrible things.
Do you think Skeletor is going to have a cult?
I don't think it's going to be any good. I don't think it's going to be any good. I'm just going to have to watch. Yeah, I'm just. Oh God, right?
Like, what if he gets bad to the bone on the tattoo on the forehead?
You better shut the hell up because they will take that. They will absolutely do that.
That is too good. Oh God, I did see the Mark Spears Captain Planet cover, and it looks awesome.
He's got a green beard. He's got
that
a green
it's
beard.
So good. This guy, yeah, Mark Spears is like he is riding his wave right now, and good for him.
Yeah.
I've got that one. I've got the Monsters #1 Boys homage, and I don't even want it. Like I just kind of, if everybody wants it, I kind of want to sell it. And turn it into Lois Lane's because I'm an idiot. Oh, all right. All right. Big B, Hagen, Eric, who wants to go? Dun, dun, dun,
I can go.
Dun, dun. All right. That's you. I was going to pick you anyway.
So I went to a sale this past weekend and I got some cool stuff. I already showed it off briefly. I'm going to show them off again because I really like them. And then I have another sort of batch to go through. This is the first one. Steven from awesome. Collecto6 on Instagram and Alan's show first showed me this. I just love this cover so much. Nice. Like this is one of those ones that I wrote down immediately. My camera's not doing it justice. A webcam won't do it justice. Like the way that you can see the glass and the woman looking through it, it's just it's so good.
Is that Adam Hughes?
Nice.
I
think it is.
Yes, it is.
It should be.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
The next one is this. This is War Stories Combat number number October to December. And it's a painted painted cover of a B-17, which is, you know, bitchin'. So
Yeah. Are you do you collect war covers then? Just like
I am a very simple man. If there's something exploding or a big thing made of metal on it, I want it. That's kind of how it goes for me.
Or a mullet, right?
22. Just because your name is a number doesn't make you the expert, okay, dude?
You're not an authority.
The next one is this. This is Avengers JLA number 4.
Sweet.
They didn't have the full series. They were missing number 1, and I wanted to get other stuff, so I just got this last one. I am going to fill the rest of it in.
What did you fork over on that? That is the key cover out of that series.
So I forked over, sale price, $5.
Oh my
God. You got a great deal on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
$5.
Great grab, man. Great grab.
This one was also $5, and this one was $3.
Dude, those Adam Hughes Catwomans are actually quite expensive.
Yeah, they are.
Not to me, they're not.
I'm saying good shopping, man. Good.
Yeah, good.
Hey, real life Eric, do you have that Superman Thor?
Oh, yeah.
See, I don't have that one. I only have issue 1.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked the deals that I got on those, you're gonna love the deals that I got on these. This is Swamp Thing number 9. And I got this for $27. Like,
that should have been the cover to number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the number 1, but this is really good too.
That is the most iconic cover out of that first 10 issues.
Yeah. It's super, super cool.
It's
and the last one that I got,
great deal, man. 27 you said on that?
$27.
Wow.
The last one that I got from the sale. Oh God, what grade do I think?
Give me a low, mid, high. Is it a low, mid, high? What is it?
It's mid high.
Mid high. Okay.
It's mid high. Mid high to mid. More than
like a
happy with
6 to a 7, somewhere in there.
Sure, if you want to put a number to it, you can join 22.
Let's ask 22.
The last one is this. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 66.
Look at how white that is. Nice.
Yeah, which I got for $18 hairs.
Wow. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Unreal.
This is in better shape than the other one. This is like low high grade.
So like between 8 and 9 somewhere in there.
This is an 8-ish, 8.5, I think.
That's really nice. Sub 100 Spideys. That's a good book to stock away.
Yeah, I think it's super cool. That's one of my favorite Spidey covers. The next round of stuff that I'm going to do really quickly because these aren't actually my books. I'm very lucky in that I have a spouse who also collects comic books, not nearly to the extent that I do. She has a short box that she hasn't filled up yet, but she has a wall right off to my left, and I just ripped these down, and I'm going to show them off. He isn't good with numbers, but great with the shopping. Borderlands Comics and Games in Greenville, South Carolina. If you are within 2 hours, go there. They're fantastic. Their store is great. The owner's super nice, and it's my favorite comic book store. Their prices are always fair, and they have a sale every Black Friday and every around this time of year. They have like an annual sale.
Nice. Cool.
But yeah, Borderlands Comics and Games. If you guys are watching, you're the best, and I love you. This is Chilling Adventures of Sabrina.
Oh wow,
number 1. I think this was a free comic book day one. Yeah,
it's a Halloween Comic Fest. It says.
I got an Archie one that was like that with the free Halloween trick or treat, I think, type of thing.
What
free
what artist was that, Hagen? What artist was that?
Hack. Not a hack artist. The name is Hack.
Yeah, the artist.
No, not a hack. Yeah, I love that cover, man. That's awesome.
It's fantastic. The first comic series that I remember her collecting is Bitch Planet.
I think I read this trade.
This came out around the time of Orange is the New Black. It's Orange is the New Black in space, is how I understand it. It's been a while since I've read it, but yeah.
It's women's space prison. I did read this.
Wow.
It was wild.
She really enjoyed it. And like this cover is just really, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And then I think, I don't know where she got this one from. I don't know what this is. If any of you guys know, then let me know. But this is like the only booby book that's in our house because I don't collect them.
That she knows of.
I straight up do not collect them. But yeah, this is
not stay on the back. Did she not write it on the backer board?
Did she not write it on the backer board? No, she didn't write it on the backer board. Belle, you have that? What is it? I'm about to look it up to see if you can beat me. But
is it monstrous?
Should be right on the back cover.
God Killer, monstrous. Tomorrow's Ashes #1.
Wow,
don't know.
No idea, no clue. But it's super cool and it's rated M for mature, so there might be boobies inside it.
Yeah, boobies.
It's very cool looking.
Jonathan, it's not Carmen, but Carmen is a trade that she has. This is not a cry for help.
Send nudes.
If I can be genuine for just a moment, the attitude around a lot of those books makes me as a person feel uncomfortable. Like I don't like owning them. If you like them, more power to you. Just not quite my thing. But this is just like a gorgeous like piece of art.
Oh, that's
like
beautiful.
this is really well done.
That's awesome cover.
And then she also has this. This is Poison Ivy #6.
That's pretty.
She just really likes like the artsy covers. Artsy covers and pretty women.
She's got a good eye.
And then so I was trying to get all of the ones out of this one category done first because her current like obsession is Something is Killing the Children. She was the one that got me into it. She has all the trades. She has a bunch of the floppies. Like that and House of Slaughter are the two books that are on her pull list. But the first one that I'll show is this.
Wow,
that's a good one.
Yeah, she has a really good eye for this stuff. I think
that's really cool. Who's the artist on that?
Does she read them, or is she buying these because they're art pieces? I noticed she's just got a lot of variants.
She reads all of them. She buys covers that she likes. But we have Something is Killing the Children is on her pull list. And she gets all the cover A's. But whenever we go to shows and she's trying to kill time while I'm doing stuff, she will look for these to try and find covers that she likes. What issue number is this? It's not like right here at the front of the book. This is not very helpful.
So we're gonna have to look for like topless Captain America covers for you. Does that count as booby books?
If you find a book that has the shot of Chris Evans coming out of the pod, I will take it. Where's the cover by it? Oh, the cover is by the interior artist, Werther Deledra.
Oh, okay.
That's
beautiful.
how you say his name.
I love it.
It's really good.
The coloring on it is like it's just so good. The way it makes the rest of it, it just shines. It looks magical.
The coloring in these books is one of her favorite things. Like she looked up who the colorist was, and has started going after that. If you want great covers, and look for a series called The Red Mother. Give me just a moment, gentlemen. I'm going to write this down. The Red Mother.
And I'm trusting Bell because he likes Forever Night. So I'm writing it down too. I'm not joking. If he could appreciate it, I think he's got good taste.
Some more Virgin variants that we got here. Like these she got to go up on the wall just because they look so good. And if you haven't read this, like do that. Read it as soon as you can. It's so excellent.
That last one you showed looked like, Rich, you were saying you love Sam Keith. That looked like Sam Keith almost. The last one you showed.
Yeah.
I like those mask covers. I think that's Jenny Friesen.
Yeah, Jenny Friesen. Yeah,
She does a lot of the variants.
And this one has the
oh, that's cool. Die cut. Nice.
Get well soon.
No.
It's like a get well soon card.
You know I can't resist a stupid gimmick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Die
We
cut
need
cover,
more
baby.
stupid gimmicks.
Yeah, buddy.
Dang.
Here's
Goodness
an idea.
goodness.
Marvel topless covers.
This guy. Can we get Hagen a voice recorder so he doesn't get writer's cramp? Don't worry, my right hand is well trained. So this is a gorgeous Virgin variant cover.
Just in the grip. Just in the grip.
Kung Fu grip.
And then this here is the sketchbook.
I like those sketchbooks
Oh,
that they were
man.
doing for all those series. They're really neat. I love the commentary that they had, like on the bottoms, and when the artist was talking about like what their setup was and the layouts and what they were going for. Really cool insight into the artwork.
Yeah, I love sketch covers. Oh, this is I love sketchbooks. I was wrong. This is the black and white edition, but it does have the commentary on the bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will pick up sketchbooks all the time, even if it's for books that like I don't really care about. I just like seeing the process of things get thrown together. That's really cool. And the thing that I'm I don't know if most proud of is accurate or not, but my wife had a 9.8 before I did, and it's this. I was at a show in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and there was a bin of $35 slabs, and they had a bunch of Something is Killing the Children in there, and I was like, which one of these do you want? And I described them to her. And I described this cover with the doll and with the I forget the name of the monster that's actually inside it, but I described it to her, and she was like, "That one." She's not like a key person per se. She really wants number 5, but
I need to go grab my wife's because my wife reads that same series, and we have 2 slabs that I don't. I know one's number 1, but I can't remember what the other one is. It's like 22 or 23, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But they were, I think, both variant covers, and yeah, they were just because it's beautiful artwork.
It's fantastic. It's a really, really well done story. It's a really neat concept. The artwork is gorgeous. And it was one of those hot books, which means that everybody and their mother got them slabbed. And if they weren't keys, then they drop the prices dropped like flies. Yeah. So if you want a cheap key or a cheap slab with really good art, look at Something's Killing the Children, because a lot of them exist.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool books, man. Mrs. Lettuce has great taste.
Yeah.
Except for in men.
Books.
But yeah.
See, we both had a zinger. We both had a zinger. Let's see here. Where's my button? There we go. How about, hey, Bigby or Eric, who wants to go? Bigby does.
Eeny, miny, moe. All right. Well, first of all, I want to say you guys need to watch the Mike Mignola documentary on Amazon Prime.
Yes, I just saw that in my recommended yesterday.
It is freaking amazing.
Awesome.
And put a couple books on my want list because it defined, like, when his style switches to the style that becomes Hellboy. It's like the Cosmic Odyssey series, which he blames studying Kirby's artwork and Kirby's stuff as beginning to make him go into that style. And then Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 54, they say, is the first. They go, if there isn't a first unofficial Hellboy art, it's Batman Legends of the Dark Knight number 54. And it is Batman in a graveyard fighting the undead by Mike Mignola. It's amazing.
Sweet. Very sweet.
So I just did a show with Mr. Akins the other night on my channel, and we did like a subscriber or a membership drive thing. We was giving away books and stuff, and we had a giveaway package, and so I did a piece of artwork for that. So I'll show that first.
Nice.
So
That is so cool, man.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very cool, baby.
Breaking the chains.
Yeah.
Yep, I love
I
it.
like that.
My favorite Dawkins song, "Breaking the Chains."
Breaking the chains. And then so Travis from Comics Limited was the one who won this package. But I'll just show the books here. So we got the X-Men 97 #1 variant cover, Hellfire Gala variant. So
Yeah.
and then
Is
some
that
90s. Some
go ahead.
90s goodness. We got a newsstand of Wonder Man.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
most of that series.
I have that too. Mine's in a poly bag. Is that still
I
in a
like
poly
the
bag?
art. That's what drew me into it. I like the style.
No, there's no poly on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does it have the poster?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then Miracle Man, the Silver Age #1 from Marvel Comics.
How
Nice.
recent is that?
Like the last year and a half or so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miracle Man, the original revival, Alan Moore, Neil Gaiman, was so good.
And then a Man Thing #1 from the Marvel Strange Tales imprint from the 90s.
Yeah.
It took me a while to put that series together.
Yeah.
They were hard to find.
Is that a key of some sort?
Well, it's just a #1. I'm sure it's got some key significance to it, but it's just a cool #1.
I thought I remembered Brandon talking about it being like the first like nexus of realities or something.
Oh, it might be the first storyline that deals with him being the guardian of the nexus of realities.
I am going to look it up.
Yeah.
I love that cover, man. That's awesome.
It's super
Yeah.
cool.
It's a beautiful cover. And then one of you guys showed somebody showed Comics Greatest World. So this was part of the giveaway package, was the first appearance of Ghost.
Oh, that's cool.
That's neat.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, she's one of a very underrated character. I love her covers with Adam Hughes and everything. He likes drawing her a lot. So
It's a book that I know the covers, but I've literally never read an issue. But I'm aware of the character because of the covers.
I've been
she's
finding a
literally
lot
a
of
ghost
those in the
that has
thousands.
2 guns that she can kill people with, and
Yeah.
she's a crime fighter.
Very cool.
And then the photo variant cover of
No.
Sandman #1 for the Netflix series with art by Sam Keith.
Yes.
Yep. I was gonna say Sam Keith did the art on the early issues.
Right.
It's a dang shame he just didn't want to stick with it, because he would have done so much more weird stuff.
Yeah.
I'm still working. I'm working on that run of his. So
Yeah, I think the photo cover is pretty cool. I'm hoping they're actually going to release the second series on Netflix before the full ban hammer comes down on all of Gaiman stuff. But
They're going to. They're going to.
Yeah, I think they've already made it, right?
Yeah, I thought I
Yeah.
heard they did cancel it.
It is canceled, but they're going to do this last season, which I mean,
cool. I mean, it's good
I don't know.
stuff. You gotta, at some point, I mean, I don't know what this is a point of discussion, but like separating the creator from the creation and like and on its own merits, like
especially on a show or a movie, because so many more people are involved in being employed by that. Like, I do feel like there's a way to mitigate what he will reap from it, and let the people who are working on it still, be able to do it. But it is a very raw point right now. So
yeah, we were just discussing the other night, like the Grendel series, Matt Wagner's Grendel series, was completely finished for Netflix, and they didn't put it out. Like, all they had was a couple special effects to finish. Matt Wagner
Why didn't
has
they put it out?
Matt Wagner has a Blu-ray of the whole thing. They were like, it was at some point where Netflix was hemorrhaging money, and they just were like cutting things left and right, and they cut it finished Like they didn't want to pay the last little bit to put the last few special effects in, and they cut the entire show.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a shame.
Yep. But so here's a Hero Special Edition 100 Most Important Comics of All Time from 1996. So I'm sure that the 100 most important have changed since then. But so that was part of the deal.
What book since 96 would you have added?
Things Killing the Children, #1 to be in there probably.
Yeah.
That sounded snarky. That was a genuine question.
No, there are books. I will definitely think there are books. I don't think they're probably from the big two, but there's a lot of indie stuff that I think should be added into that.
Spider-Man One More Day.
Right.
That's right. We had a nice Bronze Age ASM 173 Molten Man, and a Silver Age Rawhide Kid.
Jason, I was -2.
Like that.
I hate you. I already had arthritis.
I love this cover by Terry Dodson. This was
Oh my god,
Yes.
that's great.
That series had a lot of good variant covers.
yeah.
Man, it was-
What issue number is that?
That
Very
is
cool.
number 47. Yep.
So
Very
it's
cool, very
Batgirl
cool.
47.
Batgirl 47. Yep.
Okay.
Wow.
Man, my list is getting long tonight.
And then the biggest part of the giveaway was this one. This is the first appearance of Hellboy, Next Men 14. Predates the French dime press book. Also, he's in the background on a poster, but it is, you can tell it's Hellboy, and it says Hellboy, and it is the first appearance of Hellboy. So it's a cameo, but
Yeah, that's what we count.
Yes.
Yep. So those were the ones that were in the giveaway, and then I had some books that Travis has been giving me books to try to encourage me to read more newer stuff. So he gave me Daredevil Unleash Hell #1 Red Band.
Red Band. Speaking of booby books.
Yeah.
Then he's really been trying to get me into reading Transformers. So here's a handful of Transformers.
It's good.
#1.
It's good. Yeah,
It's good.
Yep.
That and
I
Void
did not
Rivals
think
is
I would
really
like
good.
it as much as I did.
Transformers #2. Well, it's funny because he was always kind of into Transformers, and I was always into G.I. Joe. And when G.I. Joe was popular in the 80s, I kept telling him, you got to read this, you got to read this. And I think just out of I don't want to be that guy that caves to popularity, just the popular thing, he didn't read G.I. Joe. And then the Void Rivals universe thing got him into reading G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And then he went back and he starts reading the Marvel stuff. He's like, why didn't you ever tell me this was so good?
I really like the new G.I. Joe as well.
Yes. Oh man.
Yeah.
Soundwave has the coolest character design. You can at me on that. He's the best.
And then he's got Ravage. So, one of my favorites too.
I love Daniel Warren Johnson.
I do too. If anybody is not reading or checking out The Moon is Following Us, which is another book he's doing from Image, I really like it.
I got to pick that one up, Nate.
I really like it.
Number 16.
Writing it down.
These are dangerous shows.
If they're the work. Yep.
Lucky Devils.
I didn't try that one.
Number 2 comes out tomorrow. Second printing of that comes out tomorrow as well.
Yeah, he's telling me it's really, really good, so I got to check it out. So,
Where
was
the Wild
interesting.
Things Are, all grown up.
Yeah, it's the art is the thing I like about it is that the art is not super flashy. Like it feels organic and independent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nate, when are we doing book club again?
I don't, you know what? Like I said, it's testing season. It's a full moon. My life couldn't be busier. But I'm doing this. We're talking about books. I'll get on it. Jason. Thanks for holding my
Dang.
feet to the
Oh,
fire.
wow.
That is awesome.
this is
Yeah.
the first appearance of anyone?
Johnny Storm.
No, well, it actually says it's first appearance of two people. It says both of their names on the cover.
The Wizard.
The Watcher.
The Watcher and the Red
Holy
Ghost.
cow!
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got this one from our good friend Brandon over at Mon Comics.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
a big
super
boy
sweet.
book.
Yeah,
I
super
like
sweet.
it.
And Watcher is confirmed to be in the new FF movie, so that's pretty cool. And it's going to be the guy that's been playing him on
Jeffrey
What
Wright.
If?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I love that actor, man. He's awesome.
God, I do too.
What
He's-
if
I mean, I think he's my favorite Jim Gordon.
can I
Yeah.
rant about this for just a second? Will you allow me just a little bit of space?
Rant away, baby.
What if had the potential to be something so good they could have made it amazing? All it needed to be was one shots from now until the day before I die, and I would have been happy. But
Yeah.
no, they had to give it like an overarching story and blah 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 blah.
Right.
Blah. No, just what? Anyway,
I
I'm
completely
sorry.
agree, Hogan. Completely agree, man.
You are right, man. If there was, hey, see you, K Munin.
Bye,
If
K.
there
Munin.
was one
K. Munin.
thing they were making that they could have stepped outside of their freaking multiverse trappings, it was
Yeah.
that, and they didn't take the
That's
shot.
cool.
I'm hearing rumors that they're going to make a Exiles show, basically, off of the What If show.
Oh,
Hmm.
that's one of that. I mean, as somebody who didn't read a lot of Marvel, that was one of my absolute favorites.
That's cool.
I loved reading Exiles because they gave you all the backstory you needed. I'm from a universe where Magneto's good, but I am from a universe where he's bad. Can they ever get along?
I was reading a handful of that stuff. There's some great ones. Like there's a Western Black Panther. There's
Yeah.
there's some great
Exiles-
characters.
Exiles was a ton of fun. Judd Winnick really wrote the crap out of that early on. Good Mike McCone art. And yeah, this is
Some
sorry.
great
Are these all
we're just-
from,
I promise I'm
Brandon?
appreciating the hell out of these, man. This is
Brian, did you get a lot of these from Brandon?
All of these ones I'm showing came from Brandon.
Okay.
oh, that one's gorgeous.
That one. Yeah, that
Did
one's
you
sweet.
did you get Black Bolt from him or no?
The first Black Bolt?
Yeah.
No, I did not get the first Black Bolt from him.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That's
one
so
on my
good.
list right there. And it's
That's
jumped
great.
up in price so much.
Hi,
It's
Jeff. Love you,
Jeff
buddy.
from Comic Spa. What's up, dude?
Comic Spa.
For all of your comic book pressing and cleaning needs. Jeff from Comic Spa.
And just all around good guying.
He's my dad.
He's awesome. Wow.
Very nice, baby. Very nice.
Just showing the books I got from Brandon. I'll stop after this.
Fighting a man made of living rubber.
What?
What?
Hold on just a second. Just a second.
Is that
What
Swarm?
lurks
What?
behind the beehive?
Oh,
And it's Adam Warlock that is behind the beehive.
I thought it was
Oh.
bees.
No. I love this cover. I love this cover. Great one.
That
That's
one,
cool.
like, it's just all the negative space, the white, it really lets their costumes, especially Daredevil, who's very dark, they
Yeah.
all stand out. It's so cool.
And that's
Yeah.
got to be a hard one to find clean.
Right?
Yes.
This one, I love the colors on this one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Floating heads.
Floating heads. Yep.
Almost there, guys.
No.
Don't stop. I'm so close.
Don't stop. I'm not there yet.
This one, he gave me such a great deal on this. This is
Oh,
he
Wow.
gave me so it's a 2.5. It's slab.
That's a
slab
good
is
looking
cracked.
2.5.
Wow.
The slab is cracked, so he gave it to me for like $30 or $35.
Oh, wow.
Now, is it a beehive or is it a cocoon?
It's a beehive cocoon. I don't know.
Those are different things.
Two more. First, hate monger,
yeah.
That
That's awesome.
and then we got single digit FF here. We got number 8.
Ooh-wee.
That one
That's
just
first
creeps me
Puppet
out.
Master, isn't it?
First Puppet Master, first Alicia Masters. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's freaky.
Yeah,
So
I don't-
all those
I don't
those
like
were
it.
from our friend Brandon at Mon Comics. And I guess I'll wrap up the FF goodness with FF number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There it is.
Yeah.
that's okay.
That's what it was leading up to.
Definitely.
And I'm done. Thank you.
And thank you.
Yeah.
We
Did that
did it.
finish you? There we go.
We did it.
Go get a sandwich.
Nice books, Big B.
Thanks.
Hagen's got the best grip.
All right. Eric, what'd you bring tonight?
It's nothing great, but here out. Young Romance, the new 52 Valentine's Day special. Sorry, don't know why.
Cool.
Yeah. The story kind of varies in quality, but what's cool is it's got Valentine's Day cards in there too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you can, they're perforated too, just like, like for kids too. And what's great is like there's like one for, I don't know if you see it, Jonah Hex right there, Animal Man. Yeah. Of course.
Nate needs that so you can send it to Hagen.
Yeah. And there's
It's coming Friday.
Yeah, and there's also Vibe.
Oh wow.
Okay, that one's going on my list.
Vibe's a deep cut.
And being a child of the 80s, I had to pick this one up. Police Academy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Police Academy.
Oh, Police Academy, yeah.
No,
A
sorry.
movie that's so not
Yeah.
for kids.
Yeah.
I think
Well, you made a cartoon for kids, so this is the cartoon. This is a comic based off that cartoon series. Yeah.
Cartoons, action figures.
Action figures, yep.
Yeah.
And then there was also Batman Brave and the Bold, which was based off the cartoon.
Your
Based off the
background
cartoon
blurring thing is trying to blur out your comics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hold it in front of your face,
Yeah.
maybe.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Oh,
what's
that's
great
cool.
about this one? What's great about this one? It's got all the Robins, even what's her name? Carrie from the Frank Miller Dark Knight, and
nice.
Brown. Spoiler. And there's of course Nightwing in the corner.
Very nice.
I loved when they made Stephanie Brown a Robin. I was really upset they didn't stick with it. I'm the guy. I'm the only guy though. I'm the one.
Well, what was it? War Crimes. He had to do that
Yes.
fantastic series, and kill her off and fake her death and all that.
Yeah. It was pathetic.
Okay, then got Superman Action Comics Annual number 3, where Superman becomes president. This is during the John Byrne run, where he was born technically on Earth because of the Matrix rocket ship that birthed him, instead of being, because they were test tube babies in that version of Krypton, instead of being in the mother's womb. So he's legally able to become president.
I'm glad they cut around that technicality.
Yeah.
Never mind that technically, you don't really have a mom or dad that way.
And also, that's from Armageddon 2001, which was where the Wave Rider kept looking 10 years into the future. And because Superman had 4 books, they had to come up with reasons. He's like, well, I better go see Superman again, so that every team could do their annual. It was really funny.
Okay, then I got Fantastic Four 257.
Very cool.
Yeah, or 250, sorry. It's basically got the Fantastic Four facing against Glider, and they need the help of the X-Men, Spidey, and Cap.
I love that cover. It's a great Byrne cover.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one. Kyle Rayner's Green Lantern 64. Yeah.
It's a lovely work of charity that you're doing by housing books that are in witness protection.
Hey, got to make sure no one gets them. Yeah. So I like this one. Pretty much everybody's out to try to protect Kyle, and even though Kyle loses the ring at the end, he still tries to fight Hal Jordan Parallax. Then it's not comic, but it's a trade from a while back. JLA, A League of One by Christopher Muller. It's got like a painted style, and it's a lot of times we got Batman being the one who's able to beat up the Justice League with all his contingency plans. But this one has a story where Wonder Woman has to disable each Justice League member to protect them from a prophecy where they're going to die if they go into battle. So she decides to disable each one of them so she can face the threat alone, and she'll be the one who sacrifices her life. And the way they go about her facing against each hero, it's pretty great because instead of words like Batman, where she does something pretty merciless, to disable them, she pretty much relies on their trust and just disables in that way. So, like slipping off Kyle Rayner's Green Lantern ring, but putting Martian Manhunter in the rocket ship, and so he can't fly back, stuff like that.
So how old is that?
Let's see. It's kind of a older one.
the 90s,
really
I believe.
sounds cool. I've never heard of that one.
Oh, 2000s. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
2000s? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wrote it down.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. That's cool, man. I like that last one.
Nice,
Especially.
nice.
No,
Nice
cool books,
selection.
man. All right. Well, thank you guys for everybody for being here and for sharing. I'll go quick through some of the ones I've got. Like I said, I got a couple doozies. So I'm going to start with two I got super cheap. I know I got some other Dread fans. These are these oversized, it's definitive editions of stories. And I got these at half price books for like $4 each.
I love half price books.
Ricky, what's up, dude? So I got these for like, no, I'm sorry, $5 each. And they're cool. They're full color. They're oversized. Speaking of Dread fans. So I was really happy to get these for how cheap they were. They're older. They're like from I want to say it's from, I can't remember. I looked it up. 80 something. Nope, 91. Sorry. These are from 91. So it's older than I like to admit. I got, somebody showed Adam Hughes earlier, and this is one of my favorite Justice League America covers. This is an Adam Hughes, and this is one of the ones, like, I just love this storyline so much with Booster and Beetle pulling a scam on an island. It's very I Love Lucy. But Adam Hughes did a lot of interior art for this run of the Justice League. I too brought a Protectors.
Yeah.
This is Protectors number 9. It does feature our boy in an epic. Look at that. And I'll give you a minute to really look at everyone's anatomy because not any of it makes sense. It's terrible. Ferret does have like a 2-page spread in here that's a fight. But what I loved the most is at the end, there's an adversary. And his name, if I can show it here, is the Great Question. And then they reveal the Great Question. And just in case you were confused, he's the guy with a question mark on his chest, shrouded in darkness. So this was horrible. Like, this was one of the worst. It was so bad. I read it all and was like, what's next? Dinosaurs for Hire, right? Dinosaurs for Hire was advertised.
There you go.
And then this was what sold me on Dinosaurs for Hire, because they're wearing leather jackets and shooting guns, talking tough,
talking smack.
So I mean, now I've seen the Arrow. There's this. I'm going to end up collecting all of Malibu and just really hating myself. Dope from Dope Comics showed this one off. This is Troll Lords number 1. I don't know what. I don't know. I've never heard of True Studios. The interior art is actually pretty good. Like, it's similar to the cover, but I think it looks much better black and white.
Yeah.
Layouts are good and interesting.
That's cool.
I haven't read it yet. I just flipped through it. Now it does have these butt naked trolls all throughout. I mean, they are some kind of they're some kind of characters, but this was cool. Here's one I bet a lot of you guys have. This is my second copy. If I can find my other one, I'll end up putting one of them in a giveaway in the future. But this is Superman and Wonder Woman with the Tandy computer kids.
Yeah.
And this one gets even better. So I had this as a kid, like back when computers, like personal computers, were kind of new, and it does have like public service vibes to it, where they explain what a computer is and like what microchips are. And I'm not gonna poo-poo that. Like, as a kid, I didn't know what any of this crap was, so them explaining it was okay. But inside this one, I found, you couldn't get more 80s, guys. I found an unfilled out certificate of heroism from the President's Drug Awareness Program.
Oh, that is awesome.
Fake signed by Nancy Reagan. So I found, like, as soon as I opened the front cover, this was in there.
Dude, I need to go find mine, dig them out, and and look in mine now.
Yeah.
Me too, Eric.
Because I got that one, and then there was like a issue 2, 3. They did a couple of them through the years.
Use the certificate to roll a joint.
Well, I was going to say, in 1982 when this book came out, I could have been awarded this, but had Nancy Reagan found me just 10 years later, she would be very disappointed. How about Against Black Shard 3D?
Whoa.
There's a lot
going on. How about it?
How about it? I thought I had some 3D glasses, but it really is legitimately in eye strain 3D. So you need the red and blue things to read this. All of these books, by the way, I got for like $1 or $1.50 at half price book. Yes. This one is my son's pick. He yells out, I've got 2 in here that I completely owe to him, and they're both gold. So he said, "Hey, do you have this one?" No. Fat Fury.
Yes! Fat Fury, yes.
This is a character I've seen before.
What a Golden Age character. That's a Golden Age character.
Right. That's what I was going to say.
Herbie the Fat Fury?
Herbie the Fat Fury. And they had an ad in here where you could order and get this statue of him. So,
oh man, that is definitely gold, Nate. That is definitely gold.
This is so, and they had a couple of these, but this one was the best cover. And I was like, for $1.50, you're mine. Again, another one I bet a lot of us have. This is my second or third copy. I'm sad to say, but I can't pass it up.
Yes.
Look for this in a future giveaway.
Yeah.
By Mr. Robert Liefeld. It's Silver, not Batman, Wolverine. The like 2 blonde ladies. Mutton Chops and Booster Bronze.
I have the first 20 issues there, Nate. So yeah, I'm good.
You won't be entering that one. All right, I've got 3 books left, and these are the ones like I can't believe this is. So this next one, again, it's my son. He's like, "What is this?" Well, it's Here comes Calico. Make way for the Jiggler.
Nice.
I think we have a winner.
Okay. On any normal night, oh my God, Bill has it. On any normal night, this would be a closer for me, but I found something
I love that
else.
Corner box. That's a cool corner box.
That's awesome.
Sigma Comics. I've never heard of it. This is issue 5 of an 8.
Yeah.
But it had the Jiggler, and that's all I needed. So this next one had my jaw on the floor, and it is a mature comic, so the cover is something else. This is Baby Badass. He didn't ask to be born is the tagline.
Wow.
That's going to be the last one that I write down.
Yeah.
Baby Badass.
Baby Badass.
Wow.
That is great, man.
So Doug was the Jiggler. And I also found issue 2, so I had to get it. It's not as graphic, but it still has it.
Is that the same company that does Zombie Trap?
It is
Action Lab. Yeah, that's the same company. Yep.
Yeah, I have found.
I love that cover though.
That I like that cover.
Yeah, the Baby Badass. Cannot believe that exists.
Love it,
Nate. If you were wondering. That Herbie the Fat Fury limited edition vinyl, only 700 were made. You can be the proud owner of that on eBay for 119 British pounds.
I don't know what the conversion is, but I can't afford it. Not for that. Not for that.
Yeah, no, I was thinking in the neighborhood of like $8. Like I paid $8 for that.
Right? Like I'm in the 10-12 zone. What was the other thing? Like you showed off just the other day, and we all laughed about that Aunt May man hands action figure with cloth clothes. I keep finding that for $25 or $30, but I just can't pull the trigger.
I have to own it because that's something that. Whoops. That's something that Dad and I used to laugh about. Like, I we bought that at a comic book store, and I turned it over to look on the back, and the dad and I just cracked up laughing about that. Thinking about like what kid would want this, and it's not a kid that wants it, it's a 27-year-old man-child that wants it.
But you have to go full circle. Like the fact that they made it is ridiculous, because who would have bought that in the moment? Like that was for nobody in 1995. But now looking back on the 90s and seeing the sculpt is so bad. Her features are mannish and her hands are gigantic.
I don't know. She looks like Ted Danson.
She does.
Like, that's Ted Danson.
He's the right age for the role now.
Right. He can play, and he'll be in the next one. He can be a multiversal Aunt May.
There's the what if where Aunt May becomes the Herald of Galactus. So.
The golden oldie.
The golden oldie.
Yeah. Golden oldie, that's right.
Oh,
you guys are the best.
Yeah. I see. This is why I wanted you guys to come and hang out. So I appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys all brought gold, and you brought the giggles, and that's what I needed to make it through the rest of this week. Thank you to everybody who was in the chat. Thank you, JSS. I caught you a little late, and Matt just showed up, and he showed up at the wrong time. So Matt, I hope you saw the jiggler, because that needs to be on your list, buddy. Does anybody have anything coming up they want to talk about before we jet off?
I have a membership drive giveaway on the 15th. We're going to be doing I do a giveaway every 15th of every month for Brian members. So we do a show on the 15th where you can sign up on that and be part of the drawing. So
awesome. All right.
I've got a couple videos. It's going to be coming out here soon. Another LCS highlight or showcase, whatever you want to call it. But
you're pumping them out. You're pumping them out right now. So if you have not checked out Rich's channel, please do, because he is linked down below. And he's been around for a while, but he's just starting out. And yeah, I have really liked what you've done, buddy. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thanks.
Side quest, Eric, you got anything?
Nothing out of the ordinary other than weekly posts. Yesterday was, I think, your AOK you sent me, and then
I watched it,
and I'm working on I think a small show haul that I did recently, and so just kind of basic stuff. I am experimenting with some new videos. I don't know if it's gonna come out how I want it to. I'm trying to get back into sketching and drawing, so I'm trying to film some of it. I just don't know the angle that I want to do it. So there's a little bit of experimentation there.
So I showed off a piece of yours on our show last night.
Oh,
there were questions about it. Is it a self-portrait, that watercolor piece of the vampire?
One of them where it's like, that's me.
If you guys want to see some of Eric's artwork, we've been showing it off on Best Coast Comics each week. I have a show I do on Monday night with Bronze Age Nerd, but Eric sent over some of his art, and he's quite exceptional. I think your stuff is really nice.
Good.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nate got a little teaser earlier today.
Yep, I've seen something that I won't talk about, but it was freaking awesome. I have 2 videos in the works, and I don't know when I'm going to get the next one out because I've just been swamped with real life. But I've got 2 things filmed that I'm working on. But whatever. You will probably see me and Hagen on Sunday morning. Before I get another video out. So Sundays at what stupid time? 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
9:30 in the a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I mean, it is literally I'm rolling out of bed and just showing up.
Fun fact, in one of the videos that we did, I think it was the one on my channel, I did not have pants on the whole time.
So that's dangerous on a live show, buddy.
Yeah.
Before we go, I got
gonna
one book I want to show to Hagen that might fit his more boobies criteria.
Okay.
All of us have more boobies.
You got your pen ready for this one?
I have actually seen that.
Weapon XXX.
Weapon triple
Weapon
X. There we
XXX.
go.
Oh man.
Thanks, baby.
Origin of the implants.
Her superpower is extreme healing for her back because of the weight.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that is great.
Only a true
There.
X-Men or Wolverine fan would possibly get this.
Have that.
would be me.
Well, awesome. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for being in the chat. Please check out everybody below. If you're not subscribed to anybody who's on this panel, you absolutely should be. And we will see you around. We'll do this again soon. But there ain't no schedule. So
You guys.
all right. Have a good night, everybody. And we're waiting.